Dozens of people attended the Doña Ana County Commission meeting to address their concerns with the Unified Development Code. Concerns ranged from properties being improperly zoned, the process being rushed, and the possibility of diminishing property values. Jake Redfearn, a real estate developer in Doña Ana County, says more time is needed for county residents to understand the code.
The biggest concern, or several of the concerns that I have with the UDC, is the amount of data that's been added in the last 60 days. So I've followed this document for about the past 3 years and worked with staff, worked with the county on trying to rectify some of the concerns and questions that we had from the development side. And I think we got a lot of those answered over the years, and then in August, whenever they added the additional 100+ pages, I think that those need to be vetted better, looked at, reviewed to make sure that we're not doing anything that has a long-term detriment to our county.
Commissioner Ben Rawson says he suggested sending the UDC back to the Planning and Zoning Commission because it was not ready for publication.
I think it was very clear, as we heard from the staff input and from the public input, there were many changes that still needed to be made to the document. And so rather than making those changes at the BOCC level, sending that back to Planning and Zoning where they've already been working on it and are more versed and more experienced in dealing with the nuances of the zoning code.
Commissioner Billy Garrett voted against sending the UDC back to the Planning and Zoning Commission. He says there has been appropriate time for public input, and there are measures in place to correct and amend the UDC.
I think we have bent over backwards to make sure that if there are unforeseen consequences like we heard about today in a couple of areas, we can make the changes. And that's exactly what we've been doing. I think it's important to get this wrapped up, though. I don't feel that this has been rushed. I know some people who didn't pay attention. We've been really working hard with the media, with neighborhood groups for 4 years.
The Planning and Zoning Commission previously recommended the County Commission approve the UDC. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.